4 more games. 4 more, and then I can stop living this hell. What type of defense was that, bruh? I mean, we can't let Russ do that shit. You can't let him embarrass us. I mean, we beat them one time at OKC. I want us to lose, but I don't want us to lose in that fashion. Come on now. I'm Charles Ryan, Chuck, Kobe24 MP3, KB24 status, or yours truly, the biggest Laker fan in the world. I'm not going to let you forget it. Never. Check out that room video, bruh. You'll see it, cuh. Welcome to another episode of Lakeshow's Finest, Redux. And the Lakers, unfortunately, well, they hung in the game, actually. But they kind of laid an egg at the end. Like, they got it down to, 5 with, 6 minutes left. So they were in there. They weren't laying down. But I guess the whole Russell 2020 game kind of interrupted things. Maybe mentally, I don't know. But we got to keep doing this shit. Got to keep losing like this. I don't understand how we let someone get 20. It kind of happened really fast at the end. He had 17 rebounds with 2 minutes left, and then all of a sudden, he got a free throw rebound, and then So we have 43 losses. The Timberwolves have 43 losses. So we need to keep losing. We need to be ahead of them, because if we're ahead of the Timberwolves, then we're slotted in for the 10th pick, 10th best odds to land the overall. And the odds are actually pretty good to get into the top 4 because the lottery system changed. I think it's 33% chance that we'll get into the top 4 should we keep losing. That's pretty much the only team we're competing with, just Timberwolves. I mean, the Hornets have 42 losses, but we need to beat the Timberwolves out 100%. And the Hornets are trying to win right now. They're trying to get in. They're a half a game back of the 8th seed. They're 2.5 games back of the 8th seed. So, if the Hornets beat us that one time, you never know. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but that miracle shot by Jeremy Lamb, I think it was last week, really let them, held them in it. But they're not trying to lay over these next 4 games. They're trying to win. So we should be good avoiding the Hornets, because they're 36-42, and we're 35-43. The Wolves are 35-43. So we need this shit. I don't want to talk too much about the game. It was kind of upsetting. I really like the play of, Caruso, once again, played awesome. 15 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. He did have 5 turnovers, though. They were pretty careless, but let's ignore the turnover thing. He had the most turnovers on the team and the most turnovers of any player in the whole entire game. But Rondo played well. Rondo played well. 7 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1 steal, 1 block. He shot 27% from the field, 3 for 11 and 0 for 4 on 3, but, he made up for it in Rondo ways. Rondo getting those boards and assists. KCP played really well. The thing about KCP is I don't understand why he wasn't doing this during the season, the majority of it. He had games, right, where he played really well, but this consistency lately of him having urgency that he needs to shoot, because he shot 16 times, the most of anybody on the Lakers and the second most in the whole entire game behind Russell Westbrook shooting 23. He's not going to get 16 shots, obviously, when LeBron's back, and should we re-sign him next year. But he's definitely been more consistent. He shot 5 for 10 from 3. That's awesome. JaVale played solid. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks. So that blocking thing's going downhill. But I think everybody's just done, They just want to get out, want to go to Miami, want to go to LA. I mean not LA, they're in LA. Want to go to Hawaii, Cancun, whatever. People will be coming to LA to hang out with them, but Wagner played solid, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Lance, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. So once again, Russell had a 20-20-20 game. First time since like 1968 or some bullshit. I don't understand how we don't box him out. I get it. We're young. We're stupid. Our starting lineup is Mo Wagner and Lance is in it. And then our bench is trash. I mean, trash. Muscala, Bullock, Caruso, Williams. That was it. But it was not fun watching that game really towards the end. Because like I said, we were in it. There was a lot of good back and forth in the second quarter. We went up, I think, by like a few points at one point. Yeah, at the end of our biggest lead was 2 points. But like in the first half, it was, Thunder up by 5, Thunder up by 4, Lakers up by 1, Lakers up by 2, Thunder up by 7, Thunder up by 5. So we were competing. There were 6 lead changes. The longest run was 8 by the Thunder, and the game was only tied once. We had 21 turnovers. Can't do that. Don't want to focus too much on the game, like I said. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Wagner. Really quick. And I'm thinking of Quack because the new Call of Duty Zombies map came out, and the zombies have ducks around their waist, so maybe that's what it is. So let's talk about Wagner a little bit. He had some... We're talking about Wagner, and we're going to talk about a little bit about Rondo and a little bit about Jay Williams and the G League two-ways. But regarding Wagner, I said this a couple podcasts ago, I think we have to get rid of Wagner because he has $2 million on our books, and that really hits us. Every dollar counts with us this offseason. But he did show range. He had 2... Excuse me. We're unedited, so we're keeping that in there. He was 2 for 4 from the 3-point line this game. But he's shown that he can consistently do that. He can pick and pop. He's shooting only 31% from 3 this season, but I think he's more comfortable because he's obviously getting more opportunities. But I could see next season, should he stay on the Lakers or wherever he goes, getting up to 35, 36, 40. Not 40, but, mid-30s, high 30s. I could see it because he doesn't get a lot of attempts. He won't in general, but his shots are usually wide open, top of the key, usually straight on. He's a unique player. He's unique. He's thin. He's 6'11". I'm not saying he reminds me of Kevin Durant. I'm just saying he has the same. He's tall and he's thin, right? I mean, he's mobile. And a lot of these big guys obviously aren't mobile. Like fucking, I don't know, Marc Gasol or some shit. So it's really we're in a big pickle, should I say, with this guy. Because he's only 21, and Magic loves him. Rob loves him. Well, Rob mostly loves him because Rob went to Michigan. And, Mo Wagner went to Michigan, and of course, Magic went to MSU, Michigan State. But I could see him like being a Zubats type role, except Zubats had no range, right? And Zubats had a little bit better post moves, soft touch, but Wagner is in his first year. However, Zubats is the same age as Wagner, so Zubats already has 3 years of experience. But we got rid of Zubats, obviously, and I think he could fill in should we keep him once again. I think we have to get rid of him, but yeah. So I think he does have a spot on this team. It's not like we're keeping him reluctantly. I think it would be nice to have him. I don't know if you can cut him and then put him on a 2-way contract to clear up his $2 million, because I don't know if that's even a thing in the new CBA, because it doesn't. I've never really heard of that, but maybe it could happen. Because I remember we signed Travis Ware to a 2-way, and then we cut him, and then we got him back up. I don't know if you can do that in the NBA, if you follow what I'm saying. But Wagner is on the books for next year, actually. So if we can't cut him. He'd hit our books. It'd be a cap hit. The only way to do it is to trade him. So yeah, we can't do that. Forget I said that. But he. I don't know, man. I don't know. Same with Caruso. But let's talk about Jonathan Williams, too. I mean, I think Jonathan Williams is this energy guy that now has a lot of experience this year with the Lakers organization. Remember, he got called up in like week 3 when we needed a big, and he's played well, lots of energy. He's really mobile, but I think LeBron likes him a lot. A lot of these players like him because he's a grinder. He reminds me a little bit of Tariq Black, but Tariq Black wasn't as quick and aggressive. Well, Tariq Black was aggressive, but Jonathan just banks it. Like, he just slams on that rim like out of nowhere. He gets all these putbacks and shit, and like he's on a 2-way contract. I mean, it's not, so I think we have two 2-way contract slots. I would keep Caruso and Williams again. But I was saying in the last podcast, do you think do the Lakers maybe think about giving Caruso a veterans minimum or something along those lines? Because I don't know if you can keep re-signing the same people to the 2-way contracts every year. I don't know if you can do that, because that means that next year will be Caruso's third 2-way contract, third G League contract. And he's 25 years old. I don't know if there's some limit to that shit. I don't fucking know, okay? So we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, Caruso's 25, J. Will's 23. I think there might be better players out there, but they know the system. Caruso will have been here with us for 2 years, and Magic loves him. And to be honest, I like him too. I mean, he's just scrappy, bro. He's just scrappy. And so is J. Will. They got that South Bay connection, and I don't know why the fuck we have Isaac Bonga on the team. He should be gone. But, yeah. This is the way we might have to trade like a 2nd-round pick to get rid of Wagner. Like, give Wagner in a second to somebody, and that's how we get rid of him. Because you can't waive him. Like I said, you need to trade him, or somebody has to maybe stab him, and then and then you'll get an injury exception or something. I'm kidding. Oh my god. So, all right, next podcast, I'm gonna do a player evaluation on BI. If I don't do it, then I'm sorry, but that's the plan. I decided not to do Lonzo because he's a cunt, and all this shit's going on with him and his big baller shit. So like, fuck that. So yeah, it'll be BI. I did Josh Hart because I'm only gonna do players that I know have a chance to be on the team next year. Like of course, like I can do LeBron, and I will do LeBron, but like that would be brief because it's LeBron. But I'm gonna do like, BI. I did Josh Hart already. I'm gonna do Kuzma, and like I'll do players like Rondo, where I think they have a legitimate shot to be on the team, to be backup point. Like, why would I do Mike Muscala? He was on the team for 2 months. He's not going to be on the team next year. Why would I do Reggie Bullock? I mean, I could do Tyson, but he played 30 games. I think JaVale is a maybe to do, but once again, there's only 4 more games left. That doesn't necessarily mean only 4 podcasts, but that doesn't necessarily mean only 4 podcasts left. But I'll be honest, we have 5 months off. I don't know if we're gonna keep this up like every 2 weeks. I'm gonna do a pod. Maybe I'll do nothing. I'm not sure, but the podcasters need a break. But yes, sorry to be tangenting, but yes, Brandon Ingram next week, and we will focus on his splits. We'll talk about his contract a little bit, how he needs a qualifying. I think we should give him the qualifying offer. I'm sorry, the rookie designated, or give him a rookie extension. I'm sorry. The qualifying offer would be next year. Give him a rookie extension, a 4-year max rookie, or whatever the scale is. I don't know if he's eligible for it, but I think we should do that. And maybe talk about like how he has these stretches of really good basketball for 4 weeks, and all these teams have to zero in on him that we play against, and then sometimes it goes to shit. But yeah, so this has been Lakeshow's finest, Redux, Charles, Chuck, Charles Ryan, KB24 status, KB24 MP3, and have a good one. We play the Warriors tomorrow, and that should be a slaughterfest. And I expect the Warriors to rest a lot of players. But yeah, have a good one. Take care, and let's get this loss tomorrow. Peace. Bye.